I read the whole thing. Right? From Genesis to Revelation. And once I got the story, a person couldn't tell me nothing about the story because I read it for myself. Then I prayed to the Lord to send me to righteous teachers. Teachers that wasn't in it for the money. That didn't see this as a business opportunity to not actually have to do physical labor in order to make money. And the Lord sent me righteous teachers. He sent me to the man of the great millstone, man. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Aramla, Gabar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah. He sent me to righteous men to get the understanding from all of their years of studying, going into the Hebrew, going into the Greek, going into all the other books that supposedly are supposed to be a part of the Bible, and coming to find out that ain't actually in here. Because the enemy got their hands on this is ours. They got their hands on our information and tried to taint it. Scripture say, study to show thyself approved. That's exactly what I did and still do. So this information that I'm bringing out is the truth. If you can't hear it, it's because the Lord ain't give you ears to hear. If you can't see it, that's because the Lord didn't give you eyes to see. In other words, if you can't understand this, that's between you and the Lord. I've done my part. And every other brother that's out in these highways and hedges that's doing the same thing truly and sincerely are doing their part. But you're not going to have this happen consistently. It's going to get to a point to where you're going to have that famine of the word. And when I tell you, that famine of the word is coming sooner than later. In France, as we speak, they're creating laws to stop street ministry. As we speak, that's going on this earth right now. They're making it against the law to street preach. Why do you think they did that? It's because this information that's being brought out in this world, they spent so many euros and dollars and other forms of currency to make sure this information never reaches the people. Because they understood once this information reaches the people, time's up. That's why when they got us off them ships, it was against the law for us to know how to read. That's why when we got off them ships, they took our culture away from us, took our language away from us, took our names away from us. Scripture says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What brings knowledge? Information. Righteous information brings righteous knowledge. Righteous knowledge brings righteous power. What is the righteous power? Yahweh is his name. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. So all of these things that's happening on this earth is going to get worse, man. And worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Right? Till Shiloh come. Then guess what? At that time, if you got it, Lord willing, you receive that salvation because first and foremost, you are of the Israel stock and you are a member of the elect spoken of in the book of Galatians chapter 6, the Israel of God. Right? If not, Zechariah 13 is for you. Right? 2/3 of the Most High's people will get put to death. Either you are a member of the 2/3 or you are a member of the heathen nations that's caught up in the daughter of Babylon. Either way it go, this place is finished. The only people that will receive salvation out of this place is Yasharallah, the people that the Lord chose. That's it. That's it, and that's all. All right? You don't believe me? Pick up that Bible and read it for yourself, man. I ain't talking about listening to Pastor Pochop tell you, well, it's all love and it's all good. Pay me tithes and receive a blessing. Close the door so can't nobody leave so you can get this blessing. I ain't talking about that. I'm not worried about that at all. That does not concern me. Put no fear in my heart at all. The spirit that's in this Bible, the comforting spirit, the comforter. That's what concerns me, man. All right, brother. I'm about to wrap up. But that's what concerns me, the spirit of the Lord, man. The fear of the Lord is not in everyone. So not everybody is going to care about this info. All right? Yeah. And understand this too, Yasharallah, those of us that's operating in this truth. If you think that Esau Edom is not sending individuals your way, right, to either throw monkey wrenches in your program or to hem you up, if you think they're not looking at you, you foolish, boss. You need to check the history of the daughter of Babylon. Look at a film they got called Judas, what is it? Judas and the Last Messiah, I believe. Something like that. Right? Look into COINTELPRO. Right? Look at this. Look at the 50s and the 60s, period. Look at the civil rights movement in itself. You think these folk ain't watching us? You crazy. But guess what, though? It don't matter. Because this ain't of man. This is coming from the Lord, and ain't nothing this devil can do to stop it. Look on. Do what you're going to do. Right? Matter of fact, Scripture tells us in the book of Revelation, chapter 2, this devil going to throw some of us in prison for this truth. Scripture says some of us will be beheaded for this truth. It's in the Bible. Right? You think that concerns us? Are we not still coming out, crying aloud and sparing not? Of course not. We fear the Lord. Not man. We fear the one that created man and the spirit inside of that man. All right? So I end with that, man. Yasharallah, just understand, based off of what's going on this earth, yeah, this place done, man. They about to bring in this new beast system, this new digital world order.